Salam.
And cooperate on the aspects of righteousness and on goodness, and do not cooperate on injustice. Here we are together cooperating and getting a solid voice against the genocide and against the killing that is happening upon the helpless and the innocent and the women and children of Rohingya. We condemn it and we say stop the genocide. Stop the genocide. We also remind Aung San Suu Kyi, we also remind the Burmese government. You would have noticed that one cry and one slogan that is repeated here is, whenever we call up and we start off, we say Takbir. We say Takbir. Takbir. The meaning of Takbir is, no matter how powerful you think you are, the overlordship and the power of the Almighty is greater than you. Takbir. And a time will come that the overlordship and the power of the Almighty will stop your genocide and will stop your oppression. Sometimes we feel that it will not be able to happen. Who would have thought 50, 40 years back in the heydays of apartheid, when the apartheid state had all the instruments of state, had all the instruments of power, that they would one day lose their power and lose their ability to oppress people. But with the overlordship of the Almighty, it happened. And this is a great lesson. Whoever oppresses humanity, whoever oppresses other people, one day your oppression will stop and the Almighty will catch your hands against what you are doing. And therefore we say repeatedly the slogan, Takbir! 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 The overlordship of the Almighty will one day catch your oppression. We also have an important role to play. You see, the Quran tells us, وَلَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ. We have granted respect and dignity to every human being, every child of Adam, irrespective of his background, according to the Quran, is worthy of dignity and respect. And it is our duty that we show respect and we dignify human beings. If we do not dignify human beings, may the Almighty forbid one day, it must not happen that we will be indignified. So this whole situation, we must keep in mind. Many people will say, what is the use? Why we are gathering here in a small gathering? What impact it will have upon the oppressors? And these are oppressors. Down with the oppressors. Down with the oppressors. We are not misled and deceived by Nobel Peace Prize when your action goes against it. You are killing people and you want to take pride in having a Nobel Peace Prize. Bear in mind that when we get together to protest against the indignity, the killing, the oppression, the injustice against anyone else in the world, we are protecting our own justice, our own dignity, our own safety. Because if we do not make a noise with regard to the injustice and killing of someone else, one day it must not come and visit us. And therefore it's our duty, whatever voice we can muster, the Almighty is hearing us. And when we make this voice, one day it will come to fruition. Just as the apartheid regime came to an end, this will also come to an end. Do not regard your coming here today, do not regard your gathering here today, do not regard your voice today as insignificant. I take an oath that in the hands and in the eyes of the Almighty, it is very significant, it is very powerful. Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Takbir! Allahu Akbar! We pray to the Almighty to stop this oppression that they are carrying out. And we also pray for the relief of those people, the Rohingya Muslims and the oppressed people of the world. We call upon the people who are oppressing that be aware of the overlordship of the Almighty. One day it will catch up with you what you are doing. Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Nare Takbir! Nare Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Nare Takbir! Allahu Akbar!
Jazakallah Maulana. We have, there are other speakers that we're going to have them after we do the memorandum. The next speaker on our list is former Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Ibrahim. In 2012, when the Rohingya were being massacred, we brought a delegation from Arakan, led by a brother named Tunkin, and he met with Deputy Minister at that time in the Department of International Relations and Cooperation. So we thank the South African government for having given them an audience then already and showing the support now. Deputy Minister.
Assalamu alaikum. Friends and comrades, as the Maulana said, we must very strongly condemn the atrocities that is taking place in Burma. And as the Human Rights Council has said, this is a textbook. This is a textbook, a genocide. It is a textbook of people being killed and driven out of their homes. Now this thing didn't start yesterday or today or last week or last month. The Muslims in Myanmar or Burma have been suppressed for some years now. And what is very, very shameful is that Aung San Suu Kyi, when she was under house arrest, she was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. It is very shameful that for all these years, she has refused to condemn, refused to speak out against the genocide that is taking place against the Rohingyas in Myanmar. Now we'd like to call on the international community to rally around the people of Rohingya to demand that the Burmese government halt the atrocities against the Burmese, against the Rohingyas, and give the Rohingyas full rights in Burma. They are not Bangladeshis. They have been living there for hundreds of years, and they must be recognized as a Burmese citizen. Secondly, I think we should demand, international committee should demand that the Nobel Prize given to Aung San Suu Kyi should be revoked. She should hand back. She should hand back the Nobel Prize and the money she got as part of the award. I think we should start a campaign to say that it's a disgrace. I don't know of any Nobel laureate who has supported the violence against other people. And also we call on the government of South Africa to call in the ambassador of Myanmar and to give him a strong message of protest that South African people condemn what is happening in Burma, and this thing must stop immediately. Thank you. Amandla.
Please, we have a very short time before we can hand over the memorandum. I think that we're going to push forward because we have less than 10 minutes. I'm going to ask our attorney, Ziad Patel, who has drafted our memorandum, to read it out before we hand over to the embassy so that everyone is aware of it. Those organizations who have supported us on this memorandum, could you send your representatives forward towards the gate of the embassy so that you can be part of the handing over? I'm handing over now to Ziad Patel.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good afternoon, brothers and sisters and fellow comrades. We are gathered here on a very important occasion because we are on the cusp of something of a situation that the entire of humanity can be destroyed if our voices remain silent in the face of ethnic cleansing and genocide. So your attendance here is by no short term. It's a very important aspect for you to be here today. and to continue the message in solidarity with the people of Rohingya. I would say that we have prepared through the South African group of Rohingya a memorandum which will be read. I will ask everybody to please remain silent so that everyone knows and understands what this memorandum means. Before I start, I want to mention Nelson Mandela, who said, "No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin, or his background, or his religion. People must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. For love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite." I will now read the memorandum. Can I please ask everybody to be quiet? Sajan, 2 मिनट के खामोश हो जाओ। ये मेमोरेंडम पढ़ा जा रहा है, ये 10 धारा जो एम्बेसी को दिया जाएगा। मैं रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ अपनी कम्युनिटी से प्लीज 2 मिनट के थोड़ा खामोश हो जाए, नारों को बंद करें, जो लोग पीछे उनको कह रहा है आवाज कम करें। थैंक यू। I reiterate that we will be on the cusp of human destruction if we all remain silent in the face of genocide and ethnic cleansing. This memorandum is delivered to the Embassy of the Republic of Union of Myanmar, South Africa, by the Protect Rohingya and endorsed by amongst other civil society, cultural, religious and political organizations, and it can be accessed through the Media Review Network. We are deeply disturbed and angered by authenticated and credible reports emanating from Myanmar regarding the ongoing ethnic cleansing and genocide of the Rohingya, a minority Muslim ethnic civilian population, which includes vulnerable women, children and babies in Rakhine State. Gross human rights violations of the Rohingya have been recorded since 1978. The Rohingya are denied the rights to education, land and freedom of movement, employment, and to marry without state permission. They are also subjected to both forced labor and forced sterilization. Since the latest egregious operations carried out by the Myanmar military on 25 August 2017, it is reported that the brutality of the military regime has caused over 3,000 Rohingya Muslims to flee to neighboring Bangladesh, whilst a few 100,000 remain internally displaced. More than 40 villages have been intentionally razed and burned to the ground. In fact, the figure has gone up to 176 villages in Rakhine State. More than 400,000 Rohingya require urgent humanitarian aid, and already over 2,000 people have been killed. Amongst the atrocities, satellite imagery analyzed by Human Rights Watch illustrates hundreds of buildings have been destroyed in at least 17 sites across the Rakhine State since 25th of August. 700 structures that appear to have been burned down in just the village of Chenkali. And we will not be in any way misdirected by people saying that some of the images are not true, some of the images are not authenticated, because we have credible and authenticated reports of thousands of Rohingya being displaced because of ethnic cleansing. So we must insist on the international community that we must focus on these international investigations, as I will discuss further down. This discriminatory clearance operations have caused the destruction of entire villages with the use of disproportionate force and collective punishment of an innocent and defenseless Rohingya ethnic minority. With extreme concern we say that these are unconscionable deeds amongst humanity, and this includes forceful seizure of babies from the arms of their mothers, throwing of babies into rivers, live human mutilation, execution-style shootings and beheadings, evidenced by horrific images that are emerging. These acts are being perpetrated by the Rohingya, against the Rohingya by the Myanmar military state, aided and abetted by Islamophobic right-wing Rakhine and ultra-nationalist Buddhist monks alike. What are our demands? We demand that the Myanmar government immediately intervenes and take responsibility for the widespread atrocities that have displaced thousands of Rohingya. We demand that the Myanmar government take immediate responsibility and implement the United Nations fact-finding mission into Myanmar, and more specifically into affected areas to investigate allegations of mass rapes, genocide, war crimes, and crimes against humanity. And I just ask everyone to look at some of the photographs around you, and you can see for yourself that this is nothing less than ethnic cleansing. This is nothing less than genocide, and that we must stand up for the Myanmar people. We must stand up for the Rohingya and for the minority populations that are displaced. We demand that continuing ethnic cleansing and genocide including war crimes and crimes against humanity, must cease immediately. We demand that the perpetrators of ethnic cleansing and genocide must be investigated, arrested, and indicted for international war crimes and crimes against humanity. We demand that the immediate arrest and prosecution of right-wing ultra-nationalists like the so-called Buddhist. He calls him a religious person. He says that he's a man of cloth, but he does not in any way represent what Buddhism is supposed to represent, which is peace and tolerance amongst all religions. So we say that this criminal, this war criminal, Ashin Warasu, who spews out Islamophobic hate speech and incites violence, which is causally linked to the ethnic cleansing and genocide of the Rohingya. The Myanmar government must implement whatever measures are necessary for the immediate end to all hostilities and atrocities being perpetrated against the Rohingya people. This must include recommendations by the Advisory Commission of the Rakhine State, led by the former Secretary General Kofi Annan. The Myanmar government must implement measures for access to proper food, security, clean water and sanitation. They must allow unhindered access of international humanitarian aid and relief into all affected areas. They must immediately allow the United Nations and Human Rights Watch groups as independent observers into the affected areas for the purpose of protecting the Rohingya and documenting the perpetration of gross human rights violations. We demand proper and immediate medical care and unhindered access of medical personnel, and it includes medical rescue to enter into affected areas to provide the necessary urgent services required by the displaced and fleeing Rohingya. Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Takbir! Allahu Akbar! We state that the process of rehabilitation of effects of brutality and ethnic cleansing encounters is of paramount importance to ordinary civilians. I also want to say that we have a detailed memorandum that will be handed up to the embassy, and I also want to add that through the Rohingya group, we have arranged through legal representation for a formal letter to be sent to the Department of International Relations of South Africa, and we have specific demands against the South African government to implement boycotts, divestments and sanctions, to immediately permit the allowing of international bodies. So we are going to hand up the memorandum.
Be allowed access to follow Riyadh and our speakers. We are going to debate. We are going
የተወደዳችሁና የተከበራችሁ ሀሩንቲዩብ ታዳሚያን በዚህ በሮሂንጋ ጭፍጨፋ በመቃወም ህዝቡ ቁጣውን እየሰማ ይገኛል። በጣም በከፍተኛ ቁጥር ያለው ህዝብ ሙስሊም በጣም ብዙ ሙስሊም ነው ያለው ከያቅጣጫው አሁንም ገና የሚመጣው ሰልፈኛውም አልተቋረጠም። ኢንሻአላህ በጣም ብዙዎች ናቸው እየመጡ የሚገኙት። በአሁኑ ጊዜ በጣም በርካቶች ቁጣቸውን በመግለጽ ላይ ይገኛሉ። ቁጣቸውን እየገለጹ ይገኛሉ። በጣም በርካቶች ናቸው በዚህ ሰልፍ ላይ ያሉት። ከኋላ የሚመጣው ቁጥርም በጣም ብዙ ነው። ቁጣቸውን እየገለጹ ይገኛሉ። ሱብሃንአላህ በጣም ብዙ ነው የሚታየው። ሙስሊሙ ማህበረሰብ በጣም ብዙ ህዝብ ነው የሚገኘው ሰልፍ ላይ ራሱ በጣም በሰፊው ውድና ተመልካቾች በጣም ብዙዎች ቁጣቸውን እየገለጹ ይገኛሉ። በበርማ እየተደረገ ባለው ጭፍጨፋ ህዝበ ሙስሊሙ ቁጣውን እየገለጸ ነው። ሙስሊሙ ሁሉ ቁጣውን እየገለጸ ነው። ሰላም አለይኩም ወራህመቱላሂ ወበረካቱ። ሰው ቁጣውን እየገለጸ ነው። ፖሊሶችም ለማረጋጋት እየሞከሩ ነው። ማህበረሰቡ ቁጣውን በከፍተኛ ሁኔታ እየገለጸ ነው። በጣም የሚያስገርም ሁኔታ እንደቀጠለ ነው ያለው ሰልፉ። አላሁ አክበር አላሁ አክበር አላሁ አክበር አላሁ አክበር ካሜራ ይታለ የነሰ ሰጥቻለሁ ይከታል አማናት ፎቶ ሰላም አለይኩም ወራህመቱላሂ ወበረካቱ። የተወደዳችሁና የተከበራችሁ የሀሩንቲዩብ ተመልካቾች እንደምትመለከቱት በአሁኑ ጊዜ በጣም በርካታ ሙስሊም ማህበረሰብ ቁጣውን እየገለጸ ይገኛል። በበርማ በሙስሊሞች ላይ እየተፈጸመ ያለውን ጭፍጨፋ በመቃወም ማህበረሰቡ ቁጣውን እየገለጸ ይገኛል። በጣም በርካታ ሙስሊሞች ናቸው የሚገኙት በዚህ ቦታ ላይ በርካቶች ቁጣቸውን በመግለጽ ይገኛሉ። ከጀርባ እንደምትመለከቱት በጣም ብዙ ናቸው። በበርማ በሙስሊሞች ላይ እየተፈጸመ ያለውን ጭፍጨፋ በመቃወም ላይ ይገኛሉ። በጣም በርካቶች ናቸው። በኤምባሲው ላይ ሰው ቁጣውን የገለጸ ነው። ፖሊስ አስለቃሽ ጋዝ ለመርጨት እየሞከረ ነው። ማህበረሰቡ ቁጣውን በከፍተኛ ሁኔታ እየገለጸ ይገኛል። ፖሊሶችም ሰው በጣም ከፍተኛ ቁጣ ነው እየገለጸ የሚገኘው። ኢንሻአላህ እስኪ አብረን እንከታተል። የማህበረሰቡ ቁጣ ከምን ጊዜውም በላይ በመሆኑ ኤምባሲውን ሁሉ አጥሩን እስከ መነቅነቅ ደርሶ ነበረ። በዚህም ፖሊሶች ሁኔታውን ለማረጋጋት እየሞከሩ ነው የሚገኙት። ክሪኬት ፖሊሶች ፖሊስ እና በዚህ መልኩ እንደቀጠለ ነው ያለው። አሁንም ቁጣው እንደገለጸ ነው ያለው። ያን ይመስላል እንግዲህ ኢንሻአላህ አሁንም እንቀጥላለን። ኢንሻአላህ ያለው ሁኔታ ደግሞ ወደ ኋላ ላይ መልሰን እንገናኛለን። አሁን ደግሞ ወደ ፌስቡክ ገጽ እናመራለን ኢንሻአላህ።